I don't want to make a fuss. I don't want to make a fuss. I don't want to make a fuss, but these days you wait ages to get a bus, and then the bus comes around and it drives right past you with a sign on the front saying, I'm sorry, I'm not in service. It's an apologetic bus. Fuck that bus. I was just standing here waiting for a 57. I was keeping a bus stop distance, not travelling to Narnia or to some kind of heaven. I was intent just on going to the West End to meet my friend, and we were going to blether and have a discreet meet using a tape measure so that we sat opposite each other at the legitimate length in terms of metres and feet. Well, you know, everywhere on my street is just about shut. You can't buy a coconut or go get a haircut. Chicken cottage, chicken shack, chicken hut. Are they open? Are they shut? There's hardly a chicken to be seen. Kebab or fried or served with chili dip, far less tangine. Well, respect to the folk keeping their distance, respect to the face mask folk of the COVID resistance. And if you're bothered, you can put your fucking hand up if you give a flying fuck about the absence or the future of stand-up. And I suppose if you are of that mind predispositional, you can use your 1,000-yard stare looking at something on BBC Social. You'll maybe get your comedy fix of comedy bits that may inspire you or maybe burst your fucking tits. Because the producer of them, you see, has no money to pay anybody, but has been tasked with getting internet hits. You could be a silver screen star or an internet sensation. Mind to get your monetization. Well, fuck's sake, here come some celebrities broadcasting shows from their homes to cheer up the rest of us. Put a fucking sock in it, please. You know, oh Christ, it's Ross Kemp and Bono. Well, on the pavement there are people walking around thinking they've got some kind of impunity in the midst of the community. They think there is such a thing as herd immunity. I read that the government had the chance to get protective kit in advance, but they didn't read the email and passed up the chance and the opportunity of amelioration of a situation. This is not administration, it's more like a manifestation or a demonstration of the concentration of a mental patient. No wonder I'm raging. I met a guy in Pollock Park. He identified as a carpenter. He was building an ark. I said, have you got any room for my dog? I'm a cat. He said, no way, the last seats have been booked by a kangaroo and a rat, so that's that. He was getting all the animals in 2x2, even big things like a Highland coo or odd things like an aardvark. He said, I've got no room for an elephant unless it pays the extra baggage for a tusk. I'll tell you who's got a good idea, that guy Elon Musk. Well, he's done well for himself. He can just put his hand in his pocket. He can say, fuck this for a game of soldiers, I'm out of here. I've got a space rocket.